This is Snoopy's 2012 attempt on the Atlantic, filmed by the BBC TV and on YouTube, so you get automatic subtitles with translation. Snoopy's robot boat that survived the 2022 Atlantic attempt. But what you're going to see is the 2012 attempt, 10 years earlier. And the key person is Ben Moore, who filmed and produced the video that you're about to see. But before that, I'll play a quick part of the video that we put together. And in that...
And we found a suitable place. It's going to be a bit of a walk down there.
And there's Ben.
Looks like Ben from the BBC's already doing his business. Snoopy, ready for his voyage.
But let's go into the BBC video, which Ben Moore filmed and produced. So let's go into that. Here is Snoopy's first attempt on the Atlantic, as filmed and produced by Ben Moore of BBC TV.
Could this be the British vessel to crack a record that's thus far eluded mankind? An unmanned crossing at the mighty Atlantic. Today, ex-NATO scientist Robin Lovelock came to Barton-on-Sea with his boat, the Snoopy sloop.
It will sail out to reach a start line at 7.5 degrees west, which is south of Ireland. If it gets that far, then it's going to be going towards the finish line, which is 60 degrees west near the Bahamas.
This is a journey that's been 4 years in the making, most of that time spent in the shed, packing in the technology.
You can see the rudder twitching, and that's because there's a little cheap GPS, £20 worth of GPS, which is so it knows where it is. There's a few other bits and pieces. The important thing of the lot, of course, is Snoopy the Viking.
Preparation for launch was key.
So I'm going to wade in like this. I bought another pair of shoes and another pair of socks, but... there you go, off you go.
The boat follows a pre-programmed course but can be tracked online.
Well, quite frankly, so far, it's only got to survive as through to its start line, south of Ireland, and it'll have done better than most of the others, if not all the others.
As the Snoopy sloop heads towards the horizon, British hopes go with it. There have been 3 attempts to cross the Atlantic with a boat this size since 2010, 2 by the French and 1 by the University of Aberystwyth. What scuttled previous attempts was the weather and technical problems, but the Snoopy sloop has been tested, left to run for 7 months on its own on a lake in Berkshire.
I think it's phenomenal, and I really wish it well. I think it's a tremendous thing to do.
It's no bigger than the sort of thing they put on the little ponds. To think of it going across the Atlantic is mind-boggling.
Might be the future, who knows, you know, powerless, manless.
Now pointed towards the Bahamas, the Snoopy sloop will make slow progress at 3 miles an hour. The journey could take 6 months. Ben Moore, BBC South Today, Barton-on-Sea.
Snoopy's robot boat page with things like these videos, and only remains to say, look after yourselves, stay safe and enjoy what days we have.